Hi, this is Lady Lex UK and here is another tutorial for Project Spark. Today I am going to be looking at fall damage. This is when you jump from a very high building or platform or something and it will either damage you or kill you. Normally in Project Spark you can survive falls from any height. There is nothing that will kill you. You have to put it in the code. So let's see how that works. Now, you can see at the bottom in the middle there is a number 0, and when I jump you can see as I'm falling the numbers are going up. I think it hits 13 as its maximum, and that hasn't damaged me. I'm not damaged by a jump. And if I go up onto this next platform, this isn't a very high jump. I can fall off of this and that's fine, that doesn't hurt me either. But if I go up to the next platform, and fall off of this one, nope, that one's okay too. Let's go up the next one and fall off of this one. Oh, that's damaged me. That was too high. And if I go to the very, very top, and it won't matter if I fall off or jump off. We'll jump off, shall we? We'll do a suicide leap. Okay, we'll jump off it, and that will kill us instantly because that is too high a jump, too high a fall. Okay, so let's have a look and see how that was done. So in our player brain, this is just the debug display down the bottom. You might not need this at all, but you'll need this to start off with so that you can tell what number you need for the fall. So you can tell what number the fall that you want to damage your player is in terms of fall number. So you'll need that to start with, then you can get rid of it. You don't need it after that. Okay, so when started to falling, we set a boolean called fall equals to true. When that boolean is true, when fall is true, we are going to increment a number variable called fall count, and we'll increment it by 1 every frame. So every frame he's falling, it will increase by 1. So you can see that when you jump, he's jumping and falling for 13 frames. Now, when no longer falling, we'll turn the fall off. So this was no longer being implemented as soon as you're not falling. As soon as you're landed on your feet, this is no longer being incremented, and so the fall equals false. So when you're not falling, and fall equals false, fall is greater than 20. That's the height that I've decided. Any greater than 20. That's a dangerous fall, and it will damage it by the number of that fall count. So it will be somewhere between 20 and 30, so 22, 23, something like that, and that will be the damage that is inflicted on my player. But if the fall count was greater than 30, then it's an instant kill, so kill me. Then we'll just count down 2 frames just to make sure that all of this above is activated. We then set the fall count back to 0 so that you can do another jump, another fall, another runabout. And that is it. That is the whole code, and that is all you need to create some fall damage. Obviously you can change these numbers to whatever you like, so it doesn't have to be 20, it doesn't have to be 30, it can be a much higher number, whichever it fits for your game. And also the damage, you can put that as a number or as a percentage of the player's health, or any number that you wish to put in there. And you don't have to have an instant kill at a certain height if you don't want to. That can be left. Now, another thing you can do with this code is here. If the fall count gets to a certain number, then you can instantly kill them without them landing. So, for example, if a player is liable to fall off the world or fall from a very great height because your world is built on a cloud or something and they're going to fall off the edge, then you could set a number here, so when the full count equals 300 or something, then you could kill or respawn your player in another position. So that's also very useful. You put that in here because obviously he's still falling at that point. So you just say when full count is greater than, is greater than or equal to, I don't know, 100. I haven't created that. 100. And then kill me or respawn me or move my position back to a starting position. You could put a logic cube in your world and just move the position of your player to that, so he will no longer be falling and he'll be safe. So you can do that. If you're doing that though, I suggest started to here. So started to full count greater than 100, then position equals, and then you'd have a logic cube that you'd use an in-world picker and you'd just move them to that safe position. And that's it really. So there we go. There's my full damage brain. I hope that's useful to you and could be useful for all sorts of games. Platformers, action adventures, first person shooters, anything you like. So I hope that was useful to you, and thank you for watching and keep sparking.